So I have worked with inmates in Ontario, particularly the intergenerational people, and a lot of those people have gotten into trouble. One, they lack the Inuit culture, they lack the Inuit language, and they lack the knowledge of Inuit customs and traditions. They lack Inuit Hawaiimaitohangi. So they also got into trouble because of a lot of alcohol problem as well as drug problem. I know this because I work with Inuit inmates in Ontario corrections prisons for 9 years, and I worked as Inuit elder for Inuit inmates within the Correctional Service of Canada. So those are the kind of things that we used to talk about. I used to teach at classroom setting at Beaver Creek about Inuit culture, Inuit history, Inuit customs and traditions, Inuit traditional songs, Inuit shamanism, and all the things that they've missed when they were growing up. You know, when you put Inuit culture, Inuit history, Inuit language, Inuit traditional ways of doing things, of our own history, they get a whole lot of pride and self-esteem. That's what happened at various Inuit cultural settings, Inuit cultural awareness teachings at the prison system that I did when I was Inuit elder at corrections in 9 years that I worked from 2008 to 2016. The end result of the people, as I know it, was most of the people, when they were released to go back to their community, they stayed out of trouble. Only very few went back to the prison because they broke the law again. Only very few. But most of the people that I know today, that I talk to today, are extremely proud of having worked with me, learned from me about Inuit culture, and some of them even said that has been the problem, that I had no father figure, that I had no uncle figure, that I had no grandfather figure when I was growing up. That's been the problem, they said. Because I also taught them how to make snow knife out of plastic. You couldn't do that in prison system when you have to bring in a real snow knife or real ulu, right? Because they could be dangerous to people. So we brought in plastic, pretended to make snow knife or an ulu and things like that. And they said, that's been missing in my lifetime. And people who said that are people who are 40 and 50-year-old people. So learning about Inuit culture, Inuit customs and traditions and things like that can have a lot of positive impact to Inuit inmates in any prison institution throughout Canada, whether it's a federal, whether it's provincial, territorial, Nunavut, Nunatiavut, or Inuvialuit in the Northwest Territories. So learning about Inuit culture is a very, very positive thing to do for Inuit intergenerational people. Not only as a teacher, but also as a learner about their own culture.